Okay, this is Bernie Besher. We're back with the B5 Network. We're Bob Sadi on Psalm 91. Let's begin. Verse 1, the one who lives under the protection of the Most High dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Verse 3, he himself will deliver you from the hunter's net, from the destructive plague. He will cover you with his feathers, and you'll take refuge under his wings.
Yes.
His faithfulness will be a protective shield. Verse 5, you will not fear the terror of the night, the arrow that flies by day, the plague that stalks in the darkness, or the pestilence that ravages at noon. Though 1,000 fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, the pestilence will not reach you. Verse 8, you only see it with your eyes, and witness the punishment of the wicked.
Amen.
Because you have made the Lord my refuge, the most high, your dwelling place, no harm will come to you, no plague will come near your tent. For he will give his angels orders concerning you to protect you in all your ways. Verse 12, they will support you with their hands, so you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra, you will trample the young lion and the serpent. Because he is lovingly devoted to me, I will deliver him. I'll protect him because he knows my name. Verse 15, when he calls out to me, I'll answer him. I'll be with him in trouble. I'll rescue him and give him honor. I'll satisfy him with a long life and show him my salvation.
Amen.
That concludes our reading. Let's get into the meaning of these verses. It's very important verses. During this time where the coronavirus is going crazy, we know that God's be with us. He's going to protect us. He's going to keep us safe. That's why we're talking about Psalm 91 today. So that's first of all, we see that in verse 1, we'll be on the protection of the Most High. We'll dwell in the shadow of the Almighty.
Oh my gosh.
When we trust in Jesus, we're going to be under His protection. He's going to protect us and keep us all safe. Verse 2, I will say to the Lord, my refuge, my fortress, and my God in whom I trust. So even though things are going crazy in our lives, we know that God's with us because God's going to protect us. Everything's going to be okay. Verse 3, he himself will deliver you from the hunter's net, from the destructive plague. Obviously, we see a destructive plague right now in the coronavirus. And so now, he's going to protect us from that destructive plague. And also protect us from the net of the evil one. So we have to thank Jesus for that. He's going to be our protection from the hunter's net and the destructive plague of the coronavirus and any other virus comes our way. Next, in verse 4, he'll cover you with his feathers, and you'll take refuge under his wings.
Amen.
Just the mama duck. We go to the park. The mama ducks do everything she possibly can to protect the babies from an enemy, right? So that's why God is himself. He's going to protect us. We'll find refuge under his wings. Nobody's going to come near us because God will protect us. We have refuge under his wings. And also his faithfulness, God's faithfulness. Even though we're not always faithful, but I know God is always faithful to us. And he's a protective shield. He's a shield around us. Verse 5, you will not fear the terror of the night, the arrows that fly by day. Sometimes you might hear, sometimes you might be in a bad area and stuff. You might hear some gunshot or something like that. But even then, God says He'll protect you. He'll keep you safe. It's very, very important. Even though you might hear things going on around us, we know that God's still with us. He loves us. He says He'll never leave us nor forsake us. So what are you doing?
So what are you doing?
Also, the plague that stalks in the darkness, or the pestilence that ravages at noon. Whether it's noon or whether it's night, God says He's going to protect us. He's going to be our shield. He's going to protect us and keep us all safe. Verse 7 says, 1,000 fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand. The pestilence will not reach you. So those who put their trust in Jesus and seek refuge in Him, He can protect you. You hear about people dying around you, but God says He's going to protect those who trust in Him. Verse 8, you only see it with your eyes and witness the punishment of the wicked. Obviously, God's going to show His wrath on those who do not put their trust in Him, those who do wicked things, those who do not try to do things the right way. But when we put our faith in Jesus, try to do things the right way, do things His way, He's going to protect us and keep us safe. Verse 9 says, because you have made the Lord my refuge, the Most High, your dwelling place, your sin, no harm will come to you. No plague will come near your tent. And, see, everything's going on around us. We know that He's our Most High, our refuge, our dwelling place. A lot of times in the Middle Ages, they had these huge castles, so they didn't have to fear the enemies because the castles were so huge, it was almost impossible for people to get inside the castle. So they had refuge. And God's for us. He's a dwelling place. He's our refuge. So even though we hear things going on around, the plagues going on around us, He says no harm will come near our tent. Verse 11 says He'll give His angels orders concerning you, protect you in all your ways. We don't see what's going on around us. We see that, even, for example, I've had so many times in my life where, I was driving, all of a sudden, something happened where I was protected, and I could have very well have died. I got in a bad car accident. I don't see it, the angels around me, but I see the effects of the angels, that they protected me, kept me safe. So when you put your faith in Jesus, His angels will protect you as well. And so, they'll support you with their hands. They do not strike your foot against a stone. And that's actually a verse that Satan, when he was tempting Jesus, tried to take out of context. He says, okay, go ahead and throw yourself down from the temple. But Jesus said, no, do not put God to the test. So, even though, yes, God will protect us, but we shouldn't go off the building. It's okay, well, God will protect us, so I'm going to go jump off the building. Of course not. That's putting God to the test. So we got to make sure that if something happened where we fell off the building by accident, God will take care of it. He'll protect us, right?
Amen.
And He says, you tread upon the lion and the cobra in verse 13, and trample the young lion and the serpent. Obviously, Jesus is the Lion of Judah, but also it talks about Satan as a lion too. He's looking for somebody to devour. So, He's going to protect us from Satan. Satan always referred to as a snake, right? So, a cobra and the serpent. God's going to protect us from Satan. In His life, Satan is the prince of the air, but ultimately God is a king. He's the King of Kings. He's on His throne, and He's going to protect you from Satan and his demons.
Amen.
So in verse 14, because He is lovingly devoted to me, I'll deliver him. I'll protect him because He knows my name. So we know God's name. We know Yahweh. We know Jesus. There's so many names of God. I go on and on for El Shaddai, the Almighty God. He's the Lion of the tribe of Judah. We know God's name. We know His name. He's going to keep us safe. So verse 15, when He calls out to me, I'll answer him. I'll be with him in trouble and rescue him and give him my honor. So in times of trouble, we call out to God. He's going to protect us. He's going to keep us safe. You got to call out to Him. Don't call out to your friends first or anything like that. Call out to God first. Don't let God be your last resort. Have it be your first resort. Amen. Go right to God first with anything that concerns you. Whether you're in danger or whether you just need wisdom, call out to God first for whatever you need. He'll provide you. And lastly, in verse 16, I'll satisfy him with a long life and show him my salvation. So God is going to give us a strong life and He's going to show us His salvation. Okay, so that's basically the bottom line of this whole psalm is that when we got God's going to protect us and we can call to Him. He can keep us safe. From the evil one, from Satan, keep us safe from the plagues. God's going to take care of us. So that concludes this Bible study. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like button, and we'd love to keep making videos for you. Just let us know what you think. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.